Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Sabatia Member of Parliament, Honorable Lawyer Clement Musala Mudavadi's MP, was badly heckled in this constituency when he tried explaining to the residents why he voted yes for the finance bill. I want us to have a look at that short clip, but before we do that, let's have a look at what happened in Kwale. Kwale Governor Fatuma Achani has raised concern about development projects in Kwale stalling after the withdrawal of the Finance Bill 2024. Ms. Achani, who defended legislators who had voted yes to passing the bill, said the move was focused on ensuring there are proper projects implemented that will bring developments to Kwale County. Speaking in Ukunda, Ms. Achani said she persuaded Kwale MPs to support the bill due to the numerous national government projects that had stalled in the county, which required money to be completed. I told my MPs to pass that bill because we also need funds. Our projects, which have been delayed like the Funzi and Mwachande bridges and the Kwale Kinango Road, would have been completed if the bill had passed. The bill was not passed for their own personal interests, as some Kwale residents claim, Ms. Achani said. So Kwale governor is saying she personally persuaded Kwale MPs to pass the Finance Bill 2024. And she seems to be blaming members of parliament who voted against that bill. Her reasoning is that now the projects in Kwale County are going to stall. So in other words, she's also blaming Kenyans, the Gen Zs, who have been disciplining some of these MPs who voted yes. We still remember that this is the coast governor, as other coast governors were banning Muguka usage in their counties. This governor refused to ban Muguka usage in her county. She is a UDA governor, a William Ruto's governor. I'm bringing this story for Kenyans to see why it's important to look at the top leader before you vote in these lower leaders. It's very important to look at the top leadership. Who is the top leadership of this politician who wants you to vote for him or her as an MCA or MP or governor or senator? I'm not trying to say that it's good to elect sycophants, but we all know birds of the same feathers flocks together. So before you elect an MCA, governor, MP, look at the top leadership. Because if the top leadership is rotten, this governor or MCA or this lower leader will also rot. It's important for Kenyans to understand that. And Kenyans should also differentiate between sycophants and independent leaders. A sycophant, other than pressing the top national leader, has nothing else to offer. There is a big difference here. Top leadership will influence these lower leaders. So Kenyans should differentiate those issues, but they should look at the top leadership before they vote for these other lower leaders. Let's now listen to Sabatia Member of Parliament, who was badly heckled as he tried explaining why he voted yes. After which we are going to put all this into perspective for Kenyans to understand what they all mean. Listen to this.
Budget, na hiyo inatoka kwa tax. Sasa hiyo finance bill ikikuja bungeni, mimi wakati nikipiga yes, nilikuwa napiga yes kwa sababu ya yale manufaa nilikuwa nimepata ndani peke yake. Usipige kelele tafadhali. Tafadhali. Mimi nataka kueleza kwa sababu nataka kueleza yale ambayo mimi nimeona ndani.
Yes. That's the kind of a treatment the Sabatia MP got when he tried explaining to the people why he voted yes. Let's dig deep into this, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. What does all that mean, ladies and gentlemen? If you listen to the Kwale governor, she's just trying to confirm and to prove to Kenyans that if she was in parliament, she could have voted yes for the finance bill. That's exactly what she's trying to say. And she's making it very clear that she told MPs from Kwale to vote yes for the finance bill. This governor knew pretty well the ground was against that bill, and we've been hearing of what we call budgeted corruption. So about quarter of the budget, because the budget ought to have been around 3.9 trillion. 1 trillion out of that is about a quarter. So a quarter of that budget, monies were to go to William Ruto's office, the presidency. And you are hearing a governor saying that because that budget was rejected, there will be no development. I see that as a lie being pushed by William Ruto and his team. And the governor, in my honest opinion, is just shooting herself on the foot. She ought just to have kept quiet. But it appears she's very arrogant, very rude, and she's just trying to annoy the ground. She wants to tell the ground that the ground knows nothing. I see that as arrogance. And that's the kind of arrogance with Kenya Kwanza leaders. To the good people of Kwale, it's important to visit that kind of a governor for her to know that power belongs to the people. She's not your boss, but you are her boss. That message should be made very clearly to the Kwale governor. He should not assume that Kenyans who told their elected leaders to reject that bill are stupid. The governor should be visited. And that should also be a warning and a lesson to Kenyans that when you are electing your leaders, be very, very careful. If you look at a leader, look at who that leader is supporting. Who is the top figure in that party? Because that can help you in knowing who a leader is. Birds of the same feathers will always flock together. And now to the Musalia Mudavadi's home MP, it's a fact that even in Sabatia, they are against William Ruto's government. As much as William Ruto has been trying very desperately to make inroads in Western, the ground is still largely against him. And that also spells doom for Musalia Mudavadi. His own home constituency is saying no to Ruto's government because I believe that rejecting that finance bill was just a way of rejecting William Ruto's leadership. So even in Sabatia, they are saying William Ruto should go. And to that member of parliament, he doesn't have a very bright future. Already, He has proved to the ground that he is a sellout. That will augur very negatively for him come the next election. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But Kenyans should be very careful. If you are voting for a leader, especially an MCA, governor, MP, look at the top leadership. If the top leadership is rotten, the rotten ideals and ideas will compromise the good leader you think you are voting in. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you.